Welcome back. This is the Ramen Shaman.
And this is Cinnamon Noir. Welcome back to Far Cry 4. You have a new syringe.
Apparently,
Technically, you have a new thing to put in a syringe. I assume the syringe is the same thing. You keep reusing the same dirty needles. That's a really bad idea.
Yeah. It's just one needle that you... Well, no, it's a collection of needles that he kind of cycles out.
Yeah, he's very meticulous about this. He has a leather belt and everything.
Sabal. A champion returns. Defending that rebel camp saved a lot of lives.
Well, 3 lives.
That's put me in a difficult position.
5 the second time
Major
around.
would have let our people die, and for what?
AJ's a jerk. He would have been shooting people and being shot at anyway.
May not have needed. The right choice was obvious, brother. It's what your father would have done. That's the golden path. That's the direction we were going before Moen died. That's why I stepped up. Because I knew your father.
How old
And I
is he?
respected his vision.
And where
I
does
don't
it
know.
fit into all of this?
I mean, he has kind of a baby face, but some
Look
people
up
look
and
like
first
this
think
up
of
to the
the
age of
crown.
50.
But you
Paul
don't
McCartney,
have
for
to
instance.
rest.
Have I mentioned
What
I
if
want
you
to play a
want to get
game where
work done?
Paul McCartney is leading a revolutionary
something
army?
your
Because
father
I
told
totally
me.
do. It's probably not going to happen anymore.
You need to
It's
learn
just a
what
nice
drove
fantasy.
him. What drives us. Go to the monastery.
I know what drives me. It's a 4-wheeled all-terrain vehicle.
Well, I wouldn't say any one vehicle, because they don't survive that long in my possession.
Well, that's your fault. Not mine.
Ajay Gale, the man with the golden name.
Who is this?
Ajay, I'm hurt. You don't recognize my
Ajay might
voice?
be me.
Should I?
The voice of Radio Free Kirat?
There is a Radio Free
Rabbi
Karat?
Rayana.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just kidding about
You don't
that.
recognize that?
I know.
Right.
I was
Bobby Ray
I
Ryan.
was.
Just call me Rabbi Ray, man.
Okay, Robbie Ray. What's this
Man.
about?
Look, we need a face-to-face. I'm sending you my coordinates. Come find me, man.
Is this guy like the Maharishi? You're gonna see him at a monastery, right? Or are you not going
I'm not gonna visit him just yet. No, I'm
in this video?
not in this video.
Oh. You wound me, Greg. This game presents all these amazing things, and we don't get to them yet.
No. In time.
There's just too much in this game. It's too big. Ubisoft, you should be giving me games that are smaller and have less in them, like Far Cry Primal.
Yeah, there's certainly less plot to digest. Okay, confessions. I actually haven't played Primal, but
Confession time.
for $60, no. Blood Dragon had the decency to only cost like $15 or $20.
I got it for 5.
Yeah.
Protect the karate people against attacking predators. Like animals? Or like...
Oh, right, this part.
Oh, you're doing a bang-up job so far.
Yeah, that was a little.
Mission changed. Avenge the untimely death of Karate Village. And that guy.
But I
Okay,
at least
there was no
protected-
way you knew from a distance that guy was evil. You were just shooting.
He was shooting at me.
You just took a
I-
glove from him?
At least I
Why was
protected
he
them
carrying
from
a
random
single surgical
drive-bys.
glove?
I don't
Was that
know,
guy
man.
a surgeon?
Have you actually seen the shit I pull out of these guys' pockets? Like heroin ration, used needle, porn
They have
mag,
rations of heroin.
maxi pads.
They have rations of heroin? Did
Yeah.
they get also get issued like Velvet Underground LPs? And
Well, I
dark
mean,
lights?
it is one of the major exports of Kyrat.
General Pagan, we are running low on our order of black lights. They are necessary for our field operations. So where are we now?
We're right underneath a bell tower. En route to a monastery.
Why was there a bunch of assault rifle ammo there?
I
Looked
could
like a
not
shrine.
tell you, man.
Are they praying to the god of bullets?
This isn't happening.
Nah, that church doesn't seem to have spread very much yet. Though it does have one very enthusiastic creature.
Yeah, I know, Father Grigori. We've basically established this as Half-Life 2, with rhinoceroses.
Which, admittedly, would make Half-Life 2
More interesting. Does Gary's mod have rhinoceroses?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna slap that on there and charge $5 for it. Thanks to Steam.
Alright.
Something's happening way off screen that you're not participating in at all.
Yep.
Did that happen because you're here or what? Why aren't you helping?
No, I think that was just a random event. Oh.
Well, that woman does need help. You're not gonna help at all?
Nope, I'm gonna get shot at a little bit.
That's
Or
Andre.
maybe not.
Yeah. He's climbing a tower for no reason. Someone's like, help! And he's like, I'll help you as soon as I'm done getting to the top of this thing.
I mean, I'm sparing people Pagan Min's incomprehensible propaganda.
Uh-huh.
Radio towers in Kyrati are the sole property of Pagan individuals. Tampering with these towers is a serious offense.
Yeah, well, what are they gonna do? Put erosion on trial? These towers are falling apart anyway.
Seriously, man.
Tampering with these towers is a criminal offense, but apparently letting them slowly crumble to dust is not. How do you have 4 out of 17 bell towers liberated? You only did 1 before this.
I think I skipped over some, like, just screwing around in the wilderness.
Okay. You gotta tell me these things, Greg. I'm way behind.
Yeah, I do a lot of screwing around in the wilderness between videos.
I wouldn't admit to that if I were you, Greg. It's a very conservative country.
Well, yeah, I try to keep this to just, like, mostly just the main story stuff and other interesting interactions. Oh,
So
I got a
what happened here?
wingsuit too.
Oh, right.
It was
That
only
didn't need any
25
explanation.
grand as well.
I just,
Which is-
acquired a suit that lets me fly through the air like Batman. No need to tell you
Actually,
about that.
that's the interesting part is you can get it really early in this game. In Far Cry 3, you could only get it like halfway through.
I thought you were gonna say in The Last of Us.
And it
Here
was
I was
a major
holding out
plot
hope that in The
point.
Last of Us there was a flying mechanic.
Oh, shame.
Like at one point Joel would say to Ellie, that's how we can escape these zombies, with feathery wings.
Kyrati will have greater reason to thank you.
But don't fly too close to the sun.
Oh.
And then she does it.
Labor of love, your love for my labor, my blood and sweat.
The goat.
The goat. Right. These are the masks of Yalung. The goat leaves them at the scene of his murders, apparently.
There's a serial killer in this game?
Yep. And you find his masks.
Condemned. Tibetan origins.
I remember there was one. I don't know if I showed this, but there's one down in a well. And rather
Greg,
than like,
why are you flying like 2 feet above the ground?
because I have a wingsuit, man.
Pagan Min's men are gonna see you and they're gonna be so weirded out.
Careful with the crates.
But
You're
yeah,
gonna be
that-
like, are we fighting Peter Pan?
there's like a
Happy you're back.
there was a mask of Yalung in a well, and on a hunch, I just tossed a grenade down there and got it.
I mean, the suit's even green. You look like Peter Pan when wearing it.
Better than Green Lantern.
That guy was literally just saying.
Don't care.
It's like the Tibetan version of peas and carrots.
Ah, the son of the great Mohan. Sabal tells me you're ready to learn what inspired your father.
It
Yeah,
was
sure.
drugs. Would you like some?
Banashur, God
Yes.
of gods, sang the world
Absolutely.
into existence. For that, we give him thanks. We thank the gods for giving us life.
Thanks, Banisher.
Please, take an offering basket.
Flowers? Or is that the only one you could take?
I like that I have a karma meter.
Nice to see
meter.
you.
A candle reminds us that growth only comes with a willingness to step beyond our usual boundaries.
In the second week, we light the candle of hope. And then the candle of Shiva. Sorry, Kira. Whatever gods we're worshipping in this particular fictional universe. Namaste? Wait a minute. Is Namaste Hindi?
Namaste.
I thought that was like an African
The gods
language.
bless us with
I
wisdom,
guess.
and we collect them in the prayer wheel to purify ourselves from bad thoughts. Spin the wheel.
The prayer wheel also picks a number every week, and the holder of it
without
wins
emotion
wonderful
is
prizes.
No life at all. But a life controlled by emotion is to be consumed by it. Add the powder.
Oh. Okay, this literally just turned into Batman Begins. Inhale the
Weapon
flower,
attachments are
you will conquer your
25% off.
fear.
Life is as tenuous and fleeting as a wisp of sweet-smelling smoke. The incense represents our mortality.
This is especially true when you're being shot at with a machine gun.
Please,
like most of us are on
leave
a
the
daily
basket
basis.
here.
Don't steal that basket. You're trying to
Couldn't
steal the
if I
basket,
tried.
aren't you?
No, I'm mindlessly following the yellow diamonds. Looking
Oh,
good
there we
boy.
Okay, I haven't learned anything at all.
Sabal speaks highly of
This
you.
didn't bring the sense of
He
spiritual
asked
enlightenment
you
I
be
was hoping
allowed to
for.
see this.
Now,
The alone,
this is
the
actually
great
You mind if I check out
peace
some
that
other
resides
religions?
in all people. He brings false promise
Sorry, what were you saying?
and burns hope.
This is actually kind of interesting.
The goat dies to keep Yalong asleep and sated.
So yeah, I mentioned before those masks are the masks of Yalung, and the serial killer calls himself the Goat.
Yes.
Yep. It's presumably a reference to this form of ritual sacrifice.
Yes, but if he's the goat, then he should be finding other people to kill him. I don't think he thought this through.
Yeah,
That would only work once. Some serial killer.
Your father understood,
serial
but more than that,
suicide.
he
Serial
inspired
suicide.
others by his deeds. Think hard on what you see, Najee.
This guy's committed suicide 8 times. We just
He's
can't
Bill
catch
Murray
him. He
from
doesn't leave a
Groundhog
trail
Day.
behind. Yeah, from Groundhog Day. Though he doesn't leave bodies behind. Wouldn't it be creepy if there were a version of that where he did?
Ooh.
Like, he just walks into a room. At one point, there's just piles of dead Bill Murray bodies. Suddenly, John Carpenter music starts playing.
Ooh. So yeah, more killing people.
Attacking the holy statues.
Well, that's what you do in this game. You're always either saving people or killing them.
The soldiers are attacking the weapons
can never just
factory.
talk to them.
I need help. They're attacking the monk. Get to the doors.
We never just talk.
That punched you out like a beast. Then he shot you 5 times and you still didn't die. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting mix of realism and complete lack of it.
Welcome to modern first-person shooters.
Thanks, it's good to be here. Did you just like dig a chunk out of his shoulder by hitting him with your...
Think?
The guy was just praying. He was literally just praying. He wasn't even looking at you. Greg, what have you become?
Someone who kills people without the slightest hesitation in a shockingly
The transformation
brief
here
period of
happens
time.
way faster than it does in Far Cry 3. You've already become a brutal, remorseless killer.
Yeah.
And to think, if you just sat and waited for pagan men like he asked you to, you wouldn't have had to kill anybody.
Yeah. Achi's motivation in this game really doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly.
It's an interesting question, don't you think? I mean, I think
Now, that
it's
was
conceivable.
just in the nick of time. See that?
I think it's conceivable that if you did nothing in this situation, it would actually have been better overall. Just like in Heart of Darkness.
I was
They're
thinking
destroying the
Spec Ops
icon!
Sure.
Yeah, well, you have your reference pool, I have mine.
I mean, it's not like I haven't read Heart of Darkness.
Isn't it? Have you?
I have,
Trying to
yeah.
blow open the door!
Needless to say, you need to stop them. And up at front, one of the Kyrati Royals is like, "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off."
Oh,
Going after
Italian
the
job.
weapons cache!
Thank you. Your knowledge of my references is invaluable. Otherwise, probably not again.
Actually could have taken that guy down. Oh well.
I think Pagan Min's men have been doing some serious upper arm training.
Pagan men's.
Pagan men. I think the Pikmin have really good upper arm bodies.
Yes, that's clearly what their physique suggests.
So let me ask you this: is Pagan Min in fact a pagan?
No, I don't think he is. He actually outlawed the pagan religion, so
Really?
sort of an
Interesting.
anti-pagan.
But he's not Christian either. He's secular.
This is what happens when people abandon religion, Aji.
No, this is what happens when you live in a shithole that has no real government.
Thank you.
I think religion had nothing to do with it. I like to think that little finger
Cultural
pull was like
exchange.
Ajay's version of like flipping him off. Like, you know what? I don't even care enough about you to not wrench my finger out of its socket.
Sabal,
Increase
the
your
army
karma
attacked the
level
monastery, but I drove them
for
off.
higher
Thank you,
upgrades.
you were there, brother. That place is a symbol for our people. They need to see stability.
And now it will be a
Your
symbol
father
of dead
understood that.
bodies.
And abuse more men like you in the war.
Of course you could have used more people like you. You have a wingsuit and tons of guns.
And you can shrug off like 5 bullets in the face.
If I had 1,000 guys like you, I could rule the world. And that has nothing to do with any kind of religious bullcrap about you being the son of Sam or whatever. So where to now?
Oh. Right. Little bit of travel.
Is there a justification for fast travel in this game?
Nope. Nope. None whatsoever.
I think it would be cool if a game had a form of fast travel where things happen when you're like fast traveling, but you don't notice until later. So like you fast travel, you end up at the other side, but you have a knife sticking out of your head. I think that'd be cool. Because it would lead to all kinds of stories that you wouldn't know. Whoa. You just unlocked a lot of weapons there. Did that just offer to sell you soap? You buy soap and the item description says, "Don't drop it." Especially not when you're talking to pagan men. If you know what I mean.
Yep.
So what is the name of that currency that's represented by a K with a line through it?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna call it the Ken.
I think they're called royals.
Or maybe the Koopy. You know, that's funny. Zelda isn't even set in an Indian country, and yet it has rupees. This game is set in Tibet, but it doesn't have rupees.
No. Apparently, Pagan replaced the local currency with his own.
With pictures of his face on it, yes. So that means the K stands for... completely unrelated to the plot.
If you use Mortal Kombat.
That's what it stands for, combats. Oh wait, maybe it's kills. But that'd be confusing, because then when Pagan Min's men were talking to each other, they'd be like, "How many kills do you have?" I think one guy'd be like 20,000. They'd be like, "Wow, you're good."
Alright.
So what's the difference between the tiger and the elephant here?
Tiger is more focused on offense and like taking down enemies, where elephant is more focused on survival.
Well, it looks like that little explanation is about all we have time for this episode.
Yep.
So this has been Cinnamon Noir.
And this has been the Ramen Shop.
Signing off for now.